Give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakodach, for giving a spirit to this lesson. I want to give double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. In this lesson, I want to get into today is about Psalms. Psalms. No, it's actually about the fear, but having fear of the Lord, Yahawashi in you. Okay, it's very important to have the fear of the Lord in you. Why? Because if you have fear of the Lord, then you will be influenced to do what is pleasing upon Him. Okay, instead of getting to your fleshly ideals or the world, if you have the fear of the Yahawashi, you will snap out of it quickly. Okay, and you will end up doing what's pleasing upon Him. All right, and your best of your ability. All right. So let's get into the first scripture I got out. Psalm chapter 101, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Why? A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endure forever. Okay, so that is the beginning of wisdom. It's the beginning of good choices. Why? Because it will influence you to do what is pleasing upon him, what is right. Okay, instead of doing what's wrong. So if you have the fear, you will end up trying to do right all the time, no matter what. Okay, it'll push you. All right, I'm not gonna say it's gonna make you perfect here and there, no, but I'm gonna say it's gonna push you to do what is right or appealing to you. How about you, my shy? All right, that's why it's important to have fear in the Lord. That's why it's the beginning of wisdom. All right, scripture. Next scripture I found was Proverbs chapter 8, verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. Okay, and what evil that Yahweh hate? Pride, arrogancy, evil ways, and forward mouth. Okay, and since Yahweh hates those things, what will you do if you have fear in the Lord? You will hate those things too, and you will stop doing those things. You will stop being prideful. You will stop being arrogant. You will stop doing evil ways, forward mouth, and etc. etc. Things that Yahweh hates. Okay, so if you have what fear, you would do what that is pleasing upon Yahweh Shemashai. That's why it says in 1 John 2:15, love not the world, neither things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love the Father is not in him. Okay, if you have to love the Father or the fear Father in you, you wouldn't love the world at all. Like pride, arrogance, and other stuff, because those are part of the world, and you wouldn't love it. So what would you do? You would not follow their ways, but what? Follow Yahweh Shemashai ways. Okay, not eating abomination. Okay, celebrating his holidays. Okay, trying to be trying to have good virtue. Okay, that will happen if you have the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shai. All right, let's continue on. It says Proverbs 14 verse 27. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life to depart from the snares of death. Okay, so if you have fear in the Lord Yahweh Shai, it influences you to what? Follow his ways. Because if you don't follow his ways, you tend to be doing sin. Okay, there's a scripture about that. If it says, I think it's in, let me get it real quick. It's in First John chapter 2, no, chapter 3 and verse 4. It says, Salakia, bear with me. Oh my God, KJV. Yeah, it says, whosoever committed sin, whereas whosoever committed sin also, whosoever committed sin transgress also the law, for sin is transgressing the law. Okay, so if you go against Yahweh Mashai, you tend to commit a sin, going against the law, going against him. All right, and what does sin brings? Death. So if you depart from the fear of the Lord Yahweh Mashai, it will just bring death upon you. Okay, so that's why it's another reason. Have fear. If you have fear, you will do the will of Yahweh Shemashai. You will do what is pleasing upon him and not your own ways. All right. These jakes out here in the world, they don't have fear like Yahweh Shemashai. So what do? They follow the world. They do what's not pleasing upon him. Because why? They don't have fear. They don't care what he does. All right. But if you do have fear, you will do what is pleasing. All right. Let's go back. All right, let's go. Another one says Proverbs 14 verse 26. And the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have place of refuge. Why? Because as soon as we have fear of the Lord Yahweh Shai, we're doing his ways. What will he do? He will protect us. He will guide us. He will make sure we're growing. Okay, and that is what happened if you have fear in the Lord Yahweh Shai. That's why it says in Psalms 55:22, Cast their burdens upon the Lord Yahawashi. He shall sustain thee. He shall never let the righteous be moved. Okay, but you must have fear upon him and fear upon to do such things. Okay, you must believe in those words. You must have faith. All right, that's why the scripture always says that fear is the beginning of wisdom. Let me get another scripture, if I'm not mistaken. It says, Deuteronomy 10 verse 12, and now Israel, that doeth the Lord thy power, Yahawashi, require of thee, but to fear the Lord Yahawashi thy power, to walk in all his ways and love him, and to serve the Lord Yahawashi with all thy heart, with all thy soul. Okay? So we're supposed to fear him. We're supposed to do his ways. If we fear him, we will do his ways. Simple as that. Alright? It will fluently do his ways of best of your ability. Not perfect. I'm not going to say that you're going to be perfect with it. Okay? But I'm saying that it will help you do what he wants to do, what is pleasing upon him. That's very important for you to have fear. If you don't have fear, then you wouldn't care. Okay? Simply put, you would not care to follow his ways. But if you do care, follow his ways, then you have fear. Okay? Because you know he will kill you if you don't do his ways. Alright? Simple put. Alright? Let me get another scripture real quick. Alright, it says, Psalms 34 verse 9. Oh, fear the Lord, Yahawashi, ye saints. Okay? The man that's doing the work. For there is no want to them that fear him. Okay? Because why? Because nobody doesn't want the 2/3 don't want to understand wisdom and knowledge. They hate those ideas. Okay, so why? So what they're gonna do? They're not gonna fear the Lord Yahawashi. But you saints that fear the Lord, what are you gonna do? You love wisdom and knowledge. So what you gonna do? You fear the Lord Yahawashi. Okay. Let me get another scripture. Turn it off. Alright, right here. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 23. The fear of the Lord is tender to life, and he that have it shall abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil. Okay? So if you have fear of the Lord Yahawashi, it will influence you to do good. And since you're doing good, you have everlasting life. You have tender life. And no evil shall go after you. Why? Because you're doing the will of Yahawashi. You're doing what is pleasing upon him. Okay? Not against him, but pleasing. And no evil shall go against you. But you must remember, you must have fear upon Yahawashi. None of all these things will come to you. Tenderness. Okay, you will have tenderness, comfortness, if you fear Yahawashi. Okay? In the beginning, you must have fear. Okay? But that's all I want to get into today. Lord, well, you guys was edified. I want to give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, for giving me a spirit to the lesson. I want to give double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and learning upon line. Shalom.